Come on. If you want to cook your chicken, you got to put it in the pan, baby. Cop that on your custard guts. Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Bushka, you're wonderful, and together we're going to make beautiful music till the sun comes up, baby. Today, I want a bit of housekeeping first. If you're not on my Discord server, you probably should be. It's a great place to hang out with your wang out, and in addition, if you want to know all the PUBG Mobile gun stats, the time to kill, the damage to a level 2 vest, the base damage of the guns, their rate of fire, everything like that, there's a spreadsheet in the general channel of that Discord server. It's the pinned message, in fact. So go and check that out, and the link to the Discord server is in the description below. We've got nearly 5,000 people there at the moment. This is a video that everyone's been carrying on about. How do you deal with snakes? I hate snakes. Snakes are the worst. Snake, snackety snake. They are just grubs. And they are. But I've been forced to play a lot of TPP this season. And the reason is the queues on the Asia server for FPP for solo, which I started out, are absolutely abysmal. I got to Diamond 3. I think we're 4th or 5th on my region for kills, for solo wins. And we've been doing very well in it, but it just, the queue times are now like 20 minutes and then it just resets. So I've been playing TPP because there's no queues. Like the queues are non-existent, which is great. One of the things that I do is I move in late on the circle. And this helps a lot with snakes because whether you're snaking or upright, you can't just lie in the zone for a long period of time as you get late game. And if you move in right on the edge of the circle, you're going to get guys like this popping. And there's another snake in the grass right ahead of me. Like this game was pretty crazy. Like the amount of snakes I found at the end of this game was just madness. Snaking is way too passive. If you start the game, you do this because TPP is the default mode for the game. But you also do this because you panic, and it's fair enough. It's valid. You can go back and look at my original videos. I'm snaking, man. There's like a video when I'm in Ace in Season 1 or 2, and I win solo versus squad. I don't think I stood up the entire time. It was like PUBG no legs mobile. I was literally just crawling around with an AWM, shooting people on the head from 50 meters away, and they had no idea what was going on. I've learned since then, and one of the reasons I've learned is this is a very undynamic way to play, snaking that is. You don't learn a lot about the mechanics of the game, and you don't learn a lot about brawling, and there will be certain moments on the way into this circle where quick reflexes, the ability to be mobile, and when you're up and about, make no mistake, you're mobile, right? So you have the ability to set the terms of the engagement. And I always find that anytime you get to pick and choose the terms of the engagement is a much better outcome for you. Again, I'm moving in on the circle. You can see people are getting driven. People are getting driven before that circle. I think that was the guy that was having a crack at me earlier. But again, he's going to kill someone and then he's just going to lie down in the grass. Again, I'm going to find him here on the right of this rock coming up. There he is. Yeah, I mean, you've lost all mobility. You've lost that dynamic edge, and I get to pick and choose when I'm strafing out and where I'm going to shoot. And you just have to suck it up. There's another bloke directly ahead. Like, there's so many snakes here. It's absolutely mad. Have a look at this. There's a bloke down there I can see moving around. Go the barrel M762. Directly on my left now, Bushka. Another bloke. And a lot of this is seeing them earlier. Now, you have to practice this. If you're practicing anything, it should be the basics of PUBG Mobile. Cover to cover. You've got to move cover to cover at all times. And you've got to always be aware. And you're not looking so much for direct targets. You're looking for movement. Movement will draw the eye. I'm not seeing these things so easily because they're really, really easy to see. It's because I've trained myself to not look really directly at the screen. I'm letting my eyes roam and letting the movement catch my eye. It's the movement in the grass, the changes of colors as someone crawls through a patch of grass that will actually draw you to it. Now, I actually lose this game, and the reason I lose it has got nothing to do with any of this. It's because I play really, really badly. And you'll see why in just a second. Someone you know, give this man an uppercut because I do this very poorly. So here we go. Yeah, I stand still. I stand still. There's a green coming. I hear the green coming, and I've got a choice. I either push and get out of the way of the green, or I get behind the tree and use the tree to cover me from the green, but I don't do either. I just stand still and die. And you deserve to die if you're going to be that freaking bad, you massive big ball potato. Good work, you grub. But I got more footage for you, boys and girls. I got more of the good stuff. Now, one of the reasons I find TPP to be... I don't think it improves your gameplay. I'm going to be frank about this. It encourages you to be static, and it does not encourage you to learn how to brawl. Okay, and that doesn't mean that everyone that snakes can't brawl, because that's not the case, but it's a good bloody percentage. If you're all jumping around and mobile and like that bloke is, and then you go and lie down, you're literally giving up all your mobility. I mean, I don't understand why you do that. Why? There's a perfectly good rock there. You could be crouched behind a rock and you could see everyone for miles around. And you can see, like, if you use the rocks, if you run hard cover to hard cover, if you use the zone line, look at the zone flushing that dude towards me. That's how I got it. You'll learn to snap things off. You'll make good decisions. Like, I hear footsteps. Yeah, that's someone third person peeking a window. I'm going to smash you. Like, these are the things that you learn to do when you don't play passive. Also, if you're lying down in the middle of a field and someone's further away, the grass doesn't render, like, I feel like that should be written on the box kind of thing, because that's the big mistake that so many new players make. They lie down in the field and just think they're invisible because they're invisible from 20 meters. Grass doesn't render out to 150, boys and girls. You're going to get wrecked. Now, we had a look earlier, like at me charging in on the edge of the zone line, cover to cover, wiping out snakes. We lost because we sucked, but this game, I want to talk to you about being a little bit more deceitful and how you can pick up info. I'm going to use smokes to kind of triangulate where the guy is to my north. What do I mean by that? Well, you'll see me, I'll throw smokes out a couple of times here. At no point will I really go and use the smoke for anything. All I'm doing is trying to get people to start throwing grens at the area that I'm in, like the smoke, or shooting at that smoke, or moving to a position where they can get an overlook on that smoke. I am literally using it as nothing more than a tool to gather information. At the same time, you can see me moving around. I'm actually going to see some movement at the top left of my screen, near that big rock. You will see in a little wee while, someone will pop there. But here we go. I'm just waiting for the circle to flush. That's why I waited. No one's come in on that circle. Cool. Or at least no one is running in on that circle. And there's still 4 other humans left. So here we go. We put the smoke up. And then we just wait and see what happens. Someone's going to chuck grens at it, right? That's cool. It's like a given. It's nearly a given. At this kind of level, people will just munch grens into smoked areas and stuff. But you're behind a rock. You're pretty cool. I just saw something move over there on my left. He's got to be underneath that rock there. See? There's the color changing underneath that rock. Excellent. Now, the grens are, in fact, coming out to my north. So, something else, once you kill someone, the noise radius for someone crawling is 8 meters. You can hear someone crawling from within 8 meters, right? And that means that if you kill someone, then within a radius of 8 meters around them, it's a fairly safe guess that doesn't have anyone in it, that 8 meter radius. That's a fair distance, 16 meters from side to side. In a circle, it's this small at the end. That's pretty good. Now, I've chucked smoke. And this grub is actually going to throw some grens right down my throat here. You can see one's going to come whistling by. So now I know that he is probably going to be about northeast 60 of me, because this gren comes straight at me. And if I can see where the gren, there's one gone there. So that's where my old position was. And this gren's going to come straight past me. There it is. So that's a little bit further around to the left. So now I'm pretty certain exactly where he is. Okay. There's another one. So now dead certain. He's just 345 north, somewhere there. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to toss a little gren over the edge. And this is it. Like, there's ways to get this information. The game's always giving you info. And if you're using your ears and your eyes, you're going to be able to pick these things up. You're absolutely going to be able to pick these things up. There's 2 guys left. One of them is going to kill the other. I will see the green smoke rise up from, and this is something you should be looking for in these third-person final circles. See? See that smoke? Okay, so I know he died there. If the other guy is lying down, the only way he's killed him on a ridgeline like that is if he's very, very close. Yeah, absolutely. And my money is on that bush there. He's going to be under that bush there. And well and truly, I think I'm spot on. That Gren's not really for him. I just want to get it out of my hand. If it works, it works. And you're just going to shoot the bush, come around, get the chicken dinner, and go home a happy camper. Use the info the game gives you. Run the edge of the circle. Cover to cover. Use your Grens to drag a little bit of a response out of the rest of the player base. And just generally be an awesome human. I'm Bushka. Thanks so much for watching the channel. Don't forget to join the Discord server. Don't forget to stick around for the live streams. If you haven't, go and check out the PUBG Mobile official channel. I drop lots of videos on there. And until next time, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.